Here's how you stump anybody that thinks they're an expert in photography. Okay, and I don't mean composition, I don't mean lighting. One aspect of photography, lenses. This seems like a really simple question, but you won't find any answers anywhere on the internet. The most fundamental question, why would you use a prime lens over a zoom lens? Let's say you're taking a shot, and we're not talking about depth of field here. Now we know zoom lenses versus prime lenses, you can get a really shallow depth of field on a prime lens, right? Most zoom lenses are not that fast. Really, we're talking about 2.8 as far as a fast zoom lens, right? So we're not talking about that, all right? We know you can get f1.2, f1.4, f1.8, f2 on prime lenses. So we're not talking about shallow depth of field. Let's say you're a product photographer and you're shooting a really expensive dress. There's always a helicopter overhead, right? Right overhead. Those particular photographers actually have to have the entire dress within the depth of field. Nobody wants a shot of an expensive dress where only this part of the eye of the model is in focus. That'd be great for portraiture, but that's not good for product photography. So why would somebody like that use a prime lens versus a zoom lens? So we're not talking about depth of field here. We know depth of field considerations are important to a lot of people so they can drown out whatever the hell is in the background. It could be a dump. You could actually take a beautiful portrait shot in a dump if you got a nice shallow depth of field, right? Obviously so. So why would you choose a prime lens or a zoom lens? You're out taking a shot of someone, let's just say in this case, you know, it's a headshot or a model shot. Why, if you have all the lenses in the world in front of you, the really, really expensive stuff, primes and zooms, why the hell would you grab a prime lens? Now, the answer you'll hear from the quote-unquote expert photographers is that, well, the prime lens renders the image better. Well, why the hell does it render the image better? Well, it just does. Well, answer the damn question. Do you need to know this for photography? No. It certainly helps you in making a choice and purchasing a lens, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. A lot of people don't know any damn better. They're really happy with whatever piece of crap that they bought, like usually a kit. Well, I bought a camera and I bought it as a kit and it came with this shitty kit lens. Okay, that's great. That's wonderful. You know, I like the results. Yeah. Okay, you like the results. Compared to what? What the hell are you comparing it to? Most people, and I mean this seriously, most photographers out there with whatever the hell camera, Nikon, never used a really, really good lens. Some people, kind of like people in music that are tone deaf, some people can look at an awesome image from an incredible prime lens versus, and they just can't tell the difference. They don't see, I don't see it. It's like, well, good. You're kind of, you know, you're visually deaf. You know, you just can't see what the hell is directly in front of you. Some people can't tell the difference between a $5 bottle of wine and a $5,000 bottle of wine. Well, that's their issue. That's another issue pertaining to the person and their inability to discriminate between quality and crap, right? Obviously, that's the case. So answer the question, why the hell, if you had all the lenses in front of you, the most expensive, why the hell would you choose a zoom lens over a prime lens? Why would you grab a, well, what are you going to do? You're going to go out and take a headshot, take a model shot, and you're going to grab a prime lens? Why? Well, why the hell would you grab it? Not depth of field considerations, which are considerations quite often. And I want a really shallow depth of, well, great. Let's leave out depth of field. That's an obvious choice, but if we're going to say shoot this model and her dress for the catalog of whatever sort of fashion designer, the entire dress has to be in focus, right? So we're going to shoot at f4, f5, 6. So you could use a zoom lens like a 70 to 200, or we could use any one of a number of 85 or 100 millimeter. Why the hell would you use a prime lens? What's the reason? Well, it renders better. Why the hell does it render better? Why the hell would you grab that prime lens? People don't know the answer to this shit. You can look everywhere on the internet and you won't find an answer. I dare you to post a link to me. You could actually post one link, but the article was written by a guy that I gave the information to. So, his name is Yannick Kong. A lot of people have been posting that article to me and they're like, yeah, you know, I mean, that's the guy I used to talk to all the time. I mean, he even called me twice last night. So, what's the answer? Why the hell would you use a prime lens over a zoom lens? What the hell's the answer? Why? Usually it is the case When we're talking about a really, really high quality prime lens like a Voigtlander or a Zeiss or even a Nikkor, a traditional Japanese Nikkor prime, these lenses are not as sharp as the zoom lens. They're not. Most cases that's true. So once again then it becomes, why the hell, outside of depth of field, would you choose a damn prime lens? Answer that question. I would love to see if you know the answer. Nobody else does. Ask that question too to a professional photographer. Well, it renders better. It just makes... Why? Why does it render better? What the hell is special about a prime lens? What the hell is the difference between a 28 to 300 millimeter Nikkor shot at 85 millimeters as opposed to an 85 millimeter prime? What the hell's the difference? They're both 85 millimeters. They're both being shot at f5.6. What the hell's the difference? Let's see if they have an answer for you. They don't have an answer for you. Why the hell is it better? Why the hell did you grab for the prime lens instead of the 28 to 300? Why the hell? They don't have an answer for you.